everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today we're going to take a look at the 2024 Yamaha 275SE. So Yamaha has a couple different models in the 27-foot series. This is the SE that we're going to show you today, but there's also a model called the SD, and I'll kind of go through a couple of the differences, so this video kind of applies to either boat. To be honest, probably the SD is going to be the more popular one. It's got a couple extra bonus upgrades and features, but literally the layout of the boat, the sizing, everything like that, it's all the same between the two models. There's just a couple differences in the tower and also the DriveX system in the SD model. But the first thing is Yamaha came out with this 27-footer a few years ago. Really the biggest problem that they have with it is they can't build enough of them. In this category of the 27-foot boat, it's definitely got some unique features, some unique benefits that the industry is not going to find on any other model, and some cool styling elements to it, and obviously the only one that has the jet propulsion. So let's take a look inside. Okay, we can move inside the transom area of the 275 Yamaha. A couple things I like to point out. We've got the nice huge rear deck here. We've got nice padded backrest here, so if you're jumping in and out of the water, you want to do whatever, you got a nice area back here. We've got the optional accessory grill, which is kind of cool, that mounts into the table mount over there. We do have cup holders back here. We've also got the little seat / table, depending on what direction you put it. You can use it as a seat in the water back there, or you can use it as a little table area, so it's kind of a cool little feature that they have on the Yamaha boats. I'm sitting right here on the adjustable rear bench transom, so this is kind of cool, where I can sit kind of facing with my legs out like this, or I can actually, if I want to, slide this even further and have literally like a full lounge. All right, so I can pretty much get my whole body like that. So with a grab handle, so not a legal seat while you're underway, but definitely something if you're just lounging or chilling and you don't necessarily want to be under the top. You can sit like this. As we move into the cockpit, we have a nice full walk through here, so we don't have to step over any furniture or anything like that. We have a stereo remote control back here. We've got a wash down nozzle right here, which is pretty cool. So loaded with features on the 27. Move inside the cockpit, just huge amount of space. So one of the differences we're going to see between the SE model and the SD model is that this model has a tower with a canvas top on it. All right, the SD model is going to have a fixed fiberglass tower. Okay, so basically a full fiberglass piece up above. So it's a little bit larger, but a little bit more. Basically, it's a fixed mechanism as opposed to this one being, basically adjustable or movable with the canvas. The other one's all fiberglass. You can't really do much with it. So that'll be one of the differences between the two models. Okay, so we move into the cockpit of the 275. I mean, we're just seeing massive amount of space in here. It's kind of a broken record if you watch any of their Yamaha videos. Just feels about 2 to 3 feet bigger than it really is. A lot of that's because of the engine placement being two more or less wave runner or jet ski motors that we're sitting on top of right now. It allows the cockpit and the sides to open up quite a bit. So this boat power-wise is equipped with the two supercharged engines from Yamaha, so great performance on those. It's the only engine option available, so we're kind of maxed out there. Premium upgraded upholstery. This has got the new chill upholstery, which even though it's that darker color, we've got this chill technology that makes it so that the darker color won't get as hot as it was in prior years. So while this boat might be a little bit warmer than a white interior boat, it's not as scalding hot as maybe a 3 or 4 year old interior that had something this dark. Another couple feature I like in the cockpit is this little kind of sink galley area. We've got a little storage compartment right here, just a little drawer for your knickknacks, whatever. And then underneath here we've got a cooler that pulls out, right, which is pretty cool. Stores away down there. Some additional storage on either side of the cooler. So overall, subwoofers included in here, upgraded sound system. There's speakers everywhere. Pretty cool on this 275. All right, dash area of the 275. Again, this is the SE model. All right, so there is going to be some differences on the SD. This one's got all the same, what they call E-Series features. So things like fly-by-wire, digital shifting. This has a mode where you can put it into single lever mode, which basically means that if you don't want to have to sync the two motors together on your own, you can push a button, just use one throttle, and then it'll auto sync everything for you. You know, so user profiles, preferences, speed control, stuff like that are all included on this model. We've got the cool wireless charger for your phone right off to the right here. And then when you do get into the D model, that's the Drive X model, and that's the one where you're going to see 2 paddles in the back of the steering wheel, as well as steering wheel controls, which is more or less a docking mechanism that allows the boat to dock a lot easier. So I do see a lot of application where that's probably going to be the better selling boat than this one, just because it's going to be a little bit more money. You get the better top, you get the drive control. That's definitely more money, but it's, you know, a little bit more premium feature and really unique to the industry, and is getting something with that drive control technology. So watch those videos to differentiate yourself, to know what that drive control does for you. As we move into the bow area, we'll talk a little bit about storage here. We've got big storage locker down here, ski locker, whatever, store rafts or tubes or whatever you want to do down there. We do have this compartment right here. Acts as a head compartment. We're storing a bunch of stuff in there right now with all the bow cushions and stuff like that, but basically this is a legitimate full head, but you can use it for storage as well. I like how the door completely opens up, gives a big opening in there, so it is easy to get in and out of, even for a larger person with that huge door. And then we move up to the bow. We see a little bit of storage here under the driver's console, underneath there. And then again, super roomy bow. This bow, really what they did on this boat is that they really maximized the cockpit of the 27-foot. So this bow really is not much bigger than the 25. Might be a couple inches bigger, but you know, it's still big enough, you know, plenty to sit myself, my feet fully pushed out like that. 4 people can probably sit facing sideways without a problem. We've got the anchor locker up there. We've got the step to the bow. Nice, you know, billet handrail here on the side. Speakers up here. So really a nice roomy bow for a 27. Probably a similar size to most 27s, but you're going to see that the you know, the cockpit of the boat's a lot bigger, plus the transom area. So really gives this boat a lot of usable space. So thanks for checking out the Yamaha 275SE with us at Buckeye Sports Center. For more information, to view our videos and YouTube page and stuff like that, visit BuckeyeSportsCenter.com or our YouTube page on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the water.